All right, Mickey Smith Jr. here with another Simply Sax session, another lesson covering just some key components to help you with your musical journey. Just took a journey through the 12 scales on my soprano saxophone here, and I did that for one reason. It's funny looking back now, I understand now the value of being able to play scales and being able to play in multiple keys. At the time I was learning how to play the saxophone, I kind of saw scales as a punishment or a chore or just a general exercise that we were told to do. But now I understand that value and I try to explain it to my students in a way that's relevant. And I want to share with you an analogy, if you will, of what scales are about. Scales are your opportunity to play or to communicate in various languages. Again, think of each individual scale as a language. There's over 7 billion people in the world. There's close to 3,000 different languages. And we all have the same ideas, we all have the same perspectives on life, but we use language to communicate those same ideas in unique and different ways. For example, in English, in our country, United States of America, generally we will say things like hello. And all over the world, there are different ways for you to greet someone with a saying like hello. For example, I could go to France, and in French I would say bonjour. Or I could go just a little bit further south, and in Spain, or even in Mexico, I could say hola. I could even travel to Asia, and I could say ni hao in Chinese, and I could even go to Japan and maybe say konnichiwa. And the list goes on and on and on. What I did was I said hello in multiple languages. Just like I can play Joy to the World in multiple languages. Oh man, that was a low one right there. So I can take all those different sounds that you just heard and say the same idea. So by stockpiling or accumulating all these different languages, I'm building my vocabulary, and in a sense I'm becoming something even more than just bilingual or trilingual. I'm becoming multilingual in the sense of music language. So every time you learn a scale, you are building a skill as far as a set of fingerings that you can apply into your performance. You're also developing your ear to be able to speak and hear different modalities and different scales. So again, today I just want to encourage you, if you haven't already, rededicate yourself to learning your scales, because that's where the fun happens. Whenever I play, I'm using a combination of scales and skips. We call them steps and skips, or scales and arpeggios. Listen carefully. All I did was take the B flat concert scale, or excuse me, the F concert scale on here, starting on my G, and I just kept running up and down. And by using those notes,